Artemis Toast here, and as you can plainly see, we're doing another all kinds of awesome, you know, album review slash recommendation. You know, sometimes I do them, regarding the audio aspect of it. Being in the music industry for so long, as you already know, I have those magical ears of honey. So that comes the recommendation, part of it when I say, all kinds of awesome trademark album review or recommendation. Sometimes I once again, because of my magical ears of honey, I do the audio aspect of it, and I've also done ones where I'm talking about the packaging or special editions, things like that. I've done a review of albums like that, like Alice in Chains Music Bank, the Jack White Lazaretto Ultra LP that did a bunch of cool stuff, things like that, unique things that come across. You know, being, you know, a roadie for over 100 bands, being in the music industry for 4+ decades, um, you know, being around a lot of different kinds of music and just being around the industry, I hear a lot of the greats, and there's one thing, a new thing that I'm gonna focus on, when talking about some of these, all kinds of awesome albums, or reviewing the audio, or just talking about the packaging. First off, the album that we're talking about today is uh, Prince, 1999. Um, you know, as you know, we recently lost a great all-around musician, composer, just, you know, I mean, he kind of defined music, in so many different levels, and that's what I'm talking about right now with one of these things I really respect. You see at the bottom of this album, what it says there at the bottom: produced, arranged, composed, and performed by Prince. You know, that's all kinds of awesome. The if you're watching this video and you're a musician yourself, you know how complex an art music is. And and to be one of those caliber musicians that Prince was, um, to have a vision and then pretty much perform every step to make that vision a reality. Um, he truly got, there was no middleman in the equation, because he was his own producer and arranger as well. So whatever he wanted to be, whatever he imagined it would be, since there was no middleman, that's what the end product was. Um, and playing every instrument. When you're listening to a song like the title track 1999, you know, every layer of that song, he created, which was, truly amazing, truly all kinds of awesome. So that's one thing, like I was saying, there's we're not going to talk a lot about the audio. It's Prince. The audio is awesome. The songs are amazing. And what I'm focusing on is the fact that he's the one that actually, um, you know, made the album. Every instrument, the arrangement. I know I sound like a broken record, but no middleman. He created the end product that he wanted, which is all kinds of awesome. Another interesting thing about being all over the industry, I run into a lot of swap meets, and I collect music. I collect vinyl records. This one is pretty cool because you see it's shiny, because of the plastic, and you also see it has this label on it. You know, this is kind of what you could call original and unrestored. You know, this is original pressing from 1982 when this album came out. You know, but someone, the previous owner or previous owners, you know, that's another cool thing about records is, you know, they all go on journeys, which is pretty cool. Can't do that with an MP3, you know, you copy and paste it. But albums, even CDs, you know, well, of course CDs too, there's a story behind each one, which is really, really cool. You don't get that with the MP3s. But like I was saying, whoever originally bought, you know, I didn't buy this in 1982, you know, I can't remember where I got it either, probably a swap meet or flea market or maybe the eBays, I don't know. I collect so many. But it still has the original 1982 plastic on it, and when this was sitting on the record store shelves or the Kmart's or the Walmart's or, you know, wherever it happened to be on the shelf, it still has the, you know, they just cut open the one side to get the record in and out, which is all kinds of awesome. Trademark. You know, you could even see, you know, brand new in 1982, it was $9.99. Which, you know, with inflation and anything, it sounds kind of expensive, but it was. It's 2 discs, you know, and it's prints, you know. I mean, it cost $19.99. Huh? $19.99. And people still pay it to prints. So those were a couple of the things I wanted to point out. You know, not only obviously, I mean, I don't have to tell anybody that Prince is all kinds of awesome. Was an absolutely amazing musician, you know, etc., etc. This is more about, you know, him being, having total ownership of his product, you know, which is all kinds of awesome. You know, a lot of people in the music industry can't say that. And then the complexity of it, you know, anyone who makes music, you know, it's tough to play all the instruments, you know, and to do it at Prince's level and being, you know, I consider myself the world's greatest guitarist. You know, I do have magical shredding fingers, but Prince could tear up a guitar, you know, and a lot of people didn't know that, which is kind of sad. But once again, Prince, 1999, Little Red Corvette, great track. 1999, Top Track, great track. Automatic, cool track. You know, all 4 sides are all kinds of awesome. Highly recommend, you know, even if you have to get on an MP3, you know, listen to it, as I always say, first track to last track, in the order, that's the way it was intended. You know, once again, all kinds of awesome. Prince, 1999, original 1982, still has the original plastic on it, which I think is pretty cool, you know, because that was 34 years ago. Artemis Toast. Oh, follow me on the Twitters. This has been all kinds of awesome. There's many more videos like that. They're on a playlist. I recommend watching them. Artemis Toast out.